All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
There are some people who said that we doesn't know the way to fight for freedom. Simon Ekpa, you are a Berima. You don't know the way. You don't know how to fight for freedom. They gossip, and said Simon Ekpa doesn't know the way. He is a Berima. He is this and he is that. When propaganda, lies, and deceit expire, these people took on the run. These people were paid in dollars. I have exposed that on this very platform and given evidence how they started paying her by $50 on the Manahane Kwoku Biafra. She was paid $50 to talk about Biafra. And now later they gravitated it to, is it $100? And later $200. This lady that you people are seeing on my screen here, called Achalam, disappeared all the way after lying that Simon Ekpa works for Hope Uzodinma. And it turns out that it is his government that works for Hope Uzodinma. It is his government that goes to Hope Uzodinma. Because they were the people that voted for one Nigeria. All the lies that she did, she disappeared. This lady called Achala here later resurfaced yesterday to tell you people that the reason why she disappeared from Biafra was because hunger is dealing with her. I will play on the evidence, but before I go on, let me run to the comment section. There are people that must be recognized. Chika Sinchik, I see you. Onye Enem, I see you. Ben Bimachi, I see you. Clement Anat, I see you. Jeff Osas, I see you. I then proceed. Good morning from here. Now, if you have not subscribed to Truth Views TV, do well to go and subscribe and share the programs accordingly. Truth Views TV, Vebano. And if you have not subscribed to my new platform, which is Truth Guard. Truth Guard, it is very important that you subscribe to Truth Guard. The guard there is G-U-A-R-D. That is the guard there. Go and subscribe. You are welcome, please. Let me proceed to the program that brought me here. This lady came out recently and started telling you people that she disappeared due to hunger. She disappeared due to her mother is not feeling fine. She disappeared because he's sick. Do you see why I cannot fight for freedom with this type of individual? In the midst of hardship, I consecrated and dedicated my time. Do you know the worst? The worst is for you to go to exile, not having thinking of where you are going to feed. You have family, you have children. Those your children, every time they cry, my daddy, when will I see my daddy? Do you think that it is an easy task? For a person to come out, the person calling me a Berima, calling me terrorist, calling me this and that, to come out and tell me that she stopped fighting for freedom because her mother is sick. Did you know on which condition my mother died? You have no idea. Did you know where I was when my mother died? You have no idea. I was in IPOB meeting and I was called that my mother died. Let me educate you. That was 2018 December. We were in a meeting. I was informed that my mother died. And the meeting, we still have another meeting because that was the advent of planning some certain things that you people are celebrating in IPOB today. You don't know the pioneers. You come to social media to gossip and to call me names. And you don't know the pioneers. I was in IPOB meeting. My mother died. I was called that my mother died. I bent. and continue the meeting. I did not even let anyone know that this is what they said because first, for you to become a volunteer, you must first of all forget everything about your family. Be a dedicated volunteer. That way, you can concentrate in Biafra freedom. But we come to social media. Have you not disgraced yourself? Most of you, Muala will keep on for you to give yourself maximum disgrace. Please let us watch and listen to her and know the reason, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Depending on where you are joining me, as no gadilon on Chanama, Huni Negadikechi, Makani na Echi, Adago, Gina Igafuna, Omakana Omara Jalugo, Ajalugo Newara di Project. Yeah, I think this time is the right time to do this because I've been
Adama Zinam Kano, and you abandon Mazinam Kano. Let's assume no one at your freedom. Put on social media. Simon, that is the way unja freedom. Simon is fake. Simon is a criminal. Simon is this. Chineke akpọnụ n'ọkụ. Money have stopped coming. Let us go on, please.
Getting a lot of messages on my DM. People asking me, where are you? Where have you been? We have not been seeing you. We are this, we are that. And I don't know how many people that I will respond to. Messages the much. When I mean much, the message, the air, or the excess. So I decided to do this. Let me just address everybody here. Number one, the reason why I have been scarce on media is I have a lot of challenges. Yeah, when I say that I have challenges, I have challenges. Number one, a lot of you think maybe Achalugo don't have life outside social media. I have a life to live after social media. Yeah.
So Biafra have turned the social media Biafra. Achalugo don't have life to live outside social media. This is Biafra and not a social media. It is because you people thought that what we are doing is social media thing. That Biafra is not realistic. It is social media Biafra. That is the reason why you people goof. Do you hear her? Most of you people think that she don't have a life to live outside social media. Who cares if you have life? Those who consecrate their time in the form of Eastern Security Network spending time. I know of girls, ladies like you, who spend time in camps. Refuse. Most of them have a doable and workable business. They left their businesses. They went inside camp. They became more trained men on skates. They rendered their services to Biafra people. I could remember one. Her mother was badly ill and she was the only daughter who could take and stay with her mother. But she said then, freedom first. I could remember the state CSO asking her if you are willing to do this. She said yes. And the state CSO was trying to discourage her. Go and take care of your mother. Leave this thing for now. She said no, that she is going. She said she is going. At a time, she said that the spirit of Biafra will take good care of her mother because she wants to consecrate her time in what she believes in. I have seen much brave young girls, and that is the reason why I told you when you were running your mouth, you people did not come for freedom. You come for social media, and now you are testifying to it. I have a life outside social media. Who cares? We are not fighting social media thing. Why we are here preaching to our people is that the world have become a global village. That is the reason why we can reach faster people here staying on social media to be able to cover our own people. But Biafra is not a social media thing. Let those who continue to say, oh, social media, Biafra can never and never be a social media thing. It can never be a social media thing. The world becomes a global village, and that is the reason why we are global. We don't wish to be. Even backward of Fulani Marauders are now on TikTok. They are now on TikTok. Ndị Fulani na-achị ehi na-emezi TikTok. So why will your own be different? Let us go on, please. Let us go on and listen to Achala.
Speaking to you people on social media online, I have another life to live. So that is why a lot of you fail to understand. Yeah. So number 2, one that Chalugo is not working. I don't have any business of my own. I do nothing to earn a living. I don't work. I don't have a shop. So that is what a lot of people don't understand.
Okay, this girl doesn't have work. Do you see a girl that doesn't have work? Can you please look at the attachment, the wig, Obunishi? Can you please look at it, how neat it is and elegant it is? Can you please look at her clothes? Can you look at the environment that she is? Even men that work cannot even be able to put on this which she is putting on. Before she joined, you don't have any work. I have said it before. And thank God that you are confirming it. I said this before in my expositions against you, that she doesn't have work. That what she does was, he confused the mother with me before. No, pure water. Pure water. Pure water and pure water. That was her actual work before. That was her actual work. That yielded aboki ndị a na-echi ehi na kara ịtụba ya ime. That was your actual work. Ịgba akwụna. That yielded ọkpọntụ n'uru agụ idina gị. For 15,000, he hired a hookup girl from Anambra State, and the hookup girl arrived and become Achala Ukwu. So you went to in a pupil, and that was what made it easy for them to recruit you. And as soon as they began to have problem and your source of income dried, you disappeared. You disappeared. Adama Nnamdi Kanu disappeared. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS. Now, Adama Nnamdi Kanu have preferred her mother in place of her father. And she cannot fight for her father due to onwe ha ọrụ. Onwe ha ọrụ ọ na-arụ. Number 1, onwe ha ọrụ. Onwe ha ọrụ m na-arụ. Enweghị m shop. Does fighting for Biafra stop you from doing something? Even me in exile. Even me in exile. If I tell you how I struggle here, you're not going to believe it. But when you come and hear my voice, you will marvel. I struggle, and Almighty God will mark me blessing. The blessings of Almighty God is sufficient. Mark me blessing. I tell you, I struggle. I don't sleep in a day. I don't sleep, let's say, I don't sleep up to 5 hours in a day. That is the reason why anya na amazi ama ọ dị ka ihe a na-akpọ onye na-arahụzi ụra. Mmate anya na-agba m ketekete mburi mapụ mmegha program ebe a mburi ya mapụ chọba ihe afọ ya eri. Somebody who is a freedom fighter tells you he have no work. That is the reason why all of you are easy to be bought over. And she's shamelessly, I have no work. Shamelessly. Where is shame? These people, shame have dried in their faces. So look at, she's shamelessly goofy. You cannot create job for yourself, but you come to gossip about those fighting for freedom, creating job for themselves, doing anything humanly possible in order to see that Biafra comes. You know, most of them come here and tell me, oh, yeah, super chat. For the past how many days, I don't think anyone have given me super chat. The last person that gave me super chat here on this very platform was Jeff. That was long ago. I have not seen. But most of them will come, you are collecting super chat. I saw all their long nonsense. When I read it, no, you say, onye a sị na m mere ihe ọjọọ maka Chineke nkwu okwu ọjọọ n'isi gị ọ ya arụ ọrụ taa onye ji ogwugwu ya kwere udo. It's just that it's not my practice, even though when I am angry here and speak evil, I must say the evil after the program. Most of you don't know. No matter how angry I am, after the program, I must return what I said. That's the truth, I must tell you. All those people now saying, after the program, I must return what I said. And I will only do one thing, leave the gods of the land. After returning it, I will hand over to the gods of the land to go and fight my battle. Because in my own practice, you do not fight your own battle. That is the ordinala that I'm doing. You must hand over to Ekike Abiyama to go and fight, and not you. In my own practice, when you fight, the gods of the land will not fight for you because you have taken up the fight. Go and fight it and don't include the gods of the land. But when you want to include the gods of the land, you dare not fight for your own self. So most of you will come and write a long jargon. You are on social media. Super chat, super chat, say, no alone. No alone. Somebody who called herself a freedom fighter is goofing, telling you all this jargon, and to her mind, on a coup of a
So, number 3, I pay my house rent here. The apartment I'm living, the flat I do pay every year. Yeah, so.
The reason why she stopped fighting for Biafra, na flat yo bi n'ime na na-akwụ ụgwọ na ya na ego every year. So ị nweghị ọrụ ị ga chọrọ flat. Did she tell anybody about this video before she did it? Number 3, flat m bi n'ime ya na-akwụ ụgwọ na I pay for the apartment every year. Ị nweghị ọrụ ị ga chọrọ flat. Kedu ebe isizi eweta ego iji akwụ ụgwọ flat? Ị gaghị ekome aka ebe aka ruru gị. You cannot come aka ebe aka ruru gị. Me that you are seeing, I have never been hungry. The only time in life that I experienced hunger was when I ran away. Atara m ezigbo ahụ mgbe a m gbapụrụ ọsọ ọhụrụ. That is, a na-ebi ndụ ndị Fulani mgbe a. If you see how I sleep, something that have never happened to me in my life before. I tried. Even when people donated money and Biafra government have to help me, I did not go and look for big building. For me to live. I use that money, look for small building, planning. What am I going to do tomorrow? Do you plan depending on people? People will help you today. They may not help you tomorrow. So the one that they give you today, plan ahead. Plan ahead. Because days are long I started stretching it. If you see where I rented, though that place was fine, the place was fine. You know, on this very platform I will, the place that I went to rent is fine, but I do not look for big apartments in order to be in. I did not look for mighty mansion in order to be in. I look for more moderate accommodation that can contain me. Now, this person said, she had no work, yet he got a blue flat. Then did you even get the money to rent the flat as onye na-enweghị ọrụ ọ na-arụ before joining IPOB? And now, where did you get the money? That all boils down to when things was good. When they were enjoying the money, they were paid. Is it not the same thing? I keep on saying it. Is it not the same thing that they told me? Mention your price. We can be able to pay you. And one of them, they gave one of them 3 million. That one, the one came to me that is before selling onion do. That ofeke came to me and was asking me, Mazi, na ihe ọbụla ya o tiri aka, ihe a agbarie, ebe ọbụla ya kọmitiri ego, ya agbarie. I went through to do spiritual work for him. It was then that I discovered that the money did come from the struggle and the drive of Aziyona. I'm busy. And throughout that period, I was very, very busy, hectic. But I could have faced his own. Man, I drive Gideremia, Mbulia nya na kuruta nya down until he exhausted his nonsense. So where did she get the money? Where did she get the money? Oji, we rent a flat. Let us go on, please. Shameless people. Look at what onye eburu 9 months pụtara social media na-akọ tọrị. You nweghị ọrụ, rent flat. You nweghị ọrụ, you have no work, but you rented flat. Then who did you rent the flat for? To be paying the money. Ukwu. Ihe dị n'ukwu ihe ebulikwe, ihe dị n'ukwu ihe ebulikwe, ogene dị ya kpalikwe, ihe dị n'ukwu ihe dị n'ukwu ndị freedom, ihe dị n'ukwu ndị freedom, ihe dị n'ukwu ihe ebulikwe. They joined IPOB. Nwa Chineke a na-agba akwụna na-eke pass. When they have no person to call nwa Chineke, ka arahụ n'ụlọ tata, ị na-efili na echi ọ ya ala. Echi ya weta akpụkpọ ụkwụ, nwanne echi ya weta nke a, o megide ime exhaust ihe a ga-echụpụ ya depart atụ nke onye ọzọ ebe ọ na-ereze ego esave ego. From there rent ebido ere maazị akwụva ya ụgwọ $50, first month $50, second month, third month $100, fourth month $200, o reze ego. Na-ekwu okwu freedom. You have seen how you are disgracing your ancestors. Is your ancestors now happy for you? They must be covering their face in shame. Look at the goofing out. You could have better stayed there now than coming out to disgrace your generation.
All these things is on my head. Number 4, number 4 or number 5, I don't know.
Also, all these things is in my head. No, Otto's already in my head. He went already rent a flat. Born at my head, also number 4, biko gere no number 4 nte. Biko ihere emekwe n'ụnụ na ọ bụghị ụnụ nwa na-ekwu the thing. Even ihere this girl na-eme.
I have to take care of my mother. Yeah, my single mom. You know, a lot of you know that my daddy is late for a very long time. For almost 2 years now, yeah. My father is late, which everybody knows about it. So I have to take care of my mother and at the same time take care of my younger siblings. Yeah, as the first daughter of the family, I have to take care of my younger ones and my mother because I have to do the needful. So that is
Hey, na-ekwukwe n'okwu freedom mpụta ebe o wee ghọọ ndị a ka mụ na ha na-agbakashi ọnụ. People that does not understand the principle of freedom. Now, can you call any volunteer? Those of you people on social media ranting, you thought that Biafra is social media thing. Can you call any volunteer and ask that volunteer, what was your training? Your training is Biafra first. Not even your child, not even your mother. I was in Biafra IPOB meeting. My mother died. December 2018. I was in IPOB meeting. My own mother died. My own mother died. Some people got to know it later. And some people were asking me. That was where some people said, oh, I chọrọ inwe ụdịrị obi ị nwere. I chọrọ inwe ụdịrị obi ị nwere. Enwekwe m obi ihe a. Ihe m nwere bụ Biafra first, because I joined this Biafra struggle at the tender age. I joined it at the tender age. Before my age of 15, I have joined Biafra struggle. And I used to challenge everyone. If you mess up then in Mpepa, I was Nwakire commander. At the age of 15 years, I was already a commander commanding Nwakire province. I am the senior commander of my own province, but a junior commander in the camp. If you belong to, you know why I say this in the open? So that if you belong, you check what I am saying, if I am lying or not. I have my bush names intact and my numbers intact. Then. So this one is saying that she resigned from Biafra struggle because her mother, take care of them. So her mother is bigger than Biafra. So that is the reason why she left Biafra. Her mother is bigger than those whom Fulani is murdering. That is the reason why she left Biafra. Her mother is bigger than Mazen Namdekano and her siblings. That is the reason why she left. Her mother is bigger than those who are telling her, oh, Achalai, ride on. That is the reason why she abandoned all of them. If you go to training in this freedom, if you are a volunteer in this freedom, you dare not say this nonsense. This is total jargon as a volunteer. It is total jargon. So if you resume in the camp, let's assume that you take up your vacation and you resume very late in the camp, and they ask you to explain why you resume, why you did not return on the date of your leave, on the date that your leave expired. You return maybe 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days. You will enter into this nonsense now. You will enter into this nonsense in our social media. Why I did not, my mother. All of you know, yes, my father is dead. All of you know, my father is dead, yes. And my mother, nobody is taking care of her. And my siblings, nobody is taking care of her. I thought you said you have no job. And your siblings, who are probably, your child is even 10 years, 11 years this year. Your own son is even 11 years this year. So your siblings that you are talking about might be 20-something years. So you sit at home to take care of grown-up people. You sit at home, ndase. Ndị eze asị. Eze asị o na-abịa na ndị eze asị o na-abịa na eze asị o na-abịa na ndị eze asị o na-abịa na anyị siri unu nnọọ tụba na si o anyị siri unu abịa na ghebe na asị akụkọ na egwu Michael Ejeagha wonder shall never end. Did you tell anybody about this video before you do it? Did any member of your former criminal have ever watched this video and understand that ihe a na-adị very very shameful? Lekwa akụkọ. My mother. Okay, me, I could have resigned now. Me that my children used to cry every day. When will they see their father? When will they see their father? My last born even went as far as telling me, hey, daddy, even if you did not come back to see us, that one that you said that he is your father, why can't you come back and see your father? Because I have the reincarnation of my father. They know that I don't joke with him. But because of freedom, I have to joke with everybody. I have to joke with everybody. If you undergo training in this very struggle, you will know that Biafra first before any other thing. In your siblings. What if you are married and you have children? So you will say, oh, you are selling out Biafra because of your children. When they threatened me, because all of them know where my children are and know where my wife are. When they threatened me, what did you think that I told them? Even the threat that they gave me on WhatsApp and on social media, I told them, go there now, go and kill them. You said that you will kill them because they threatened, all of you idiots, threatened to wipe away my family. What did I tell you people? I'm one and I'm one. Every man for himself. Man die go, woman born another. That was my answer. And that is who I am, because I was trained to take Biafra first before any other thing. Ndị akụkọ Michael Ejeagha, even Michael Ejeagha ama nke ụdịrị akụkọ. Akụkọ na-agba ka express. Akụkọ na-agba ka express. And this thing, she came out to say it since the money aspects have expired, so that there will be public sympathy. Atụwara ya ego. Atụwara ya ego. Hey, so you want to receive payment for you to come back to struggle? No. Biafra people will help you when they see your resilient spirits. You do not take money because of struggle. That means you have never been genuine. Likwa aụkọ. Aụkọ. Did you people threaten me or not? Go and ask your umu mugus. They wanted to my family, as if even when I was taking off, I did not even let them know. Because I know that anywhere that I am, if they know, immediately I left them. The way I broke the news on you to you people here, because they were thinking that their daddy will return that day. The wife was thinking that daddy will maybe agram somewhere. The way I broke the news to you people was the same way that they had the news. They were crying. But I asked her, should I be every time you live in fear? Should I be every time you live in fear? It's better that I live. And if they decide to come after you people, she asked me about her and the children. I said, if they decide to come after you people, that means it's the way that God wants it. That's me for you. The thing where I talk in the secret is what I'm saying. That means it is the way that God wants it. I am not God. God led me out to continue pushing for freedom. You dare not bring sympathy. Biafra first, before any other nonsense. Biafra first, before any other nonsense. But this Okpokiri here is telling you she is not even fighting Nigerian government. Their Biafra is Simon Ekpa. That is the reason why most of them have retired. Because you keep on telling people lies. You told people lies. Simon Ekpa is working with Nigeria. Ayebulata Simon, do you know this? The next tomorrow you see that what you said yesterday was lie. And they have to disappear. No, what type of lie will they come? Even the fearless criminal in Aba, every time complicates herself. Every time, watch her program. If you people want to know the truth, is it her or him? Watch his program today. Next tomorrow, watch his program. He is going to complicate what he told you yesterday. People who watch and believe them have no brain. In fact, I condemn sitting the battery. In case of the battery, the freedom. Let us go, please.
That is the things that is always keeping me out of social media all this while. So can happen in a feel that now maybe one that Chalugo is just feeling anyhow, or she's feeling too big, or she's feeling less consigned. Yeah, a lot of you knows very well that
In a feel too big, ebe gwagora in a ọrụ. Kedu too big in a feel. But what you did not tell them, this lady enweghị ọrụ mana o nwekwara ọrụ. O nwere ọrụ. Her workshop is in her. Her tools, her equipment, her business tycoon is inside her. Inweghị ọrụ, ị nwere ọrụ. The only thing that retired this Ekuke was when she went to hook up unknowingly to her no Ikenga. Unknowingly to Ikenga no Achalugo. They have to chakana the thing. And upon Tunuru Agu heartlessly paid this lady 15,000. A lady that left Anambra State to hook up in Lagos. You are giving, even as your comrade, you are giving her 15,000. The thing touched the girl. She said, no pity. Even if you do not pity her as a hookup artist, at least pity her as your own fellow comrade. No pity at all for her to leave Anambra State to Lagos, and you are giving her 15,000. Eji egwuji. 15,000 eji wee egwuji ya. How much is transportation? She shedded tears, and I told you people that she will disappear. Go and watch my analysis. I said she have been disgraced big time. Propaganda expired. Hookup artist that made her to join this freedom because she thought that when she joins freedom, talking about Biafra, it will be easy for her hookup business. Have expired. So she will take her leave. She took leave, and many months later, resurfaced with the ịhụkwa ebe ọ nọ, with ụdịrị isi ọ kpara wee na-abịazi agwa ụnụ na ya onweghị ọrụ. Lekwe ya, onweghị ọrụ. I do not agitate for violence here. I do not agitate for killing of anyone. I do not, this very platform do not agitate for violence or killing of anyone or body shaming. But what I am saying is that do not sell your own people. These are the people selling their own people. These are the people bringing shame upon their own people. These are the people bringing killings upon their own people, helping the terrorists from Sahel. Helping the terrorists from Sahel. Am I communicating, please?
Now this our media platform, this agitation that we are doing, nobody is paying us. Nobody is being paid. When talk about including the leaders. Any leader na this njem. So that is why.
Which njem are you na-ejela? Which freedom? The last time I checked, you have not fought Nigerian government. So it's your freedom, Simon. It is Simon that you are fighting. The last time I checked, you were paid from $50,000. Your name is there. Your account is there. Your foreign account that you used to collect it is there. $50,000, I mean to say, onye na collect 50,000. $50, $100. Did we not review your account details here as being published by aggrieved DOS criminal whom you played propaganda against? He angrily said, okay, he revealed how they paid you every monthly. And you shamelessly, before everyone who saw your account and how they detailed it, copied it, and pasted on social media, you shamelessly tell people, hey, ndị anyị eji asị wee gbuo mmadụ maka Chineke kere mụ na gị na ndị mụ na ha na-emekọ ihe. People that can deny what is glaring, what is on social media. What have been revealed, they can shamelessly deny it. Ndị mụ na ha na-emekọ ihe a na-achọ freedom. Apụta ndị freedom unu pụta ụmụ okpo.
A lot of us are just struggling to live fine. Yeah. So can happen in others now. Maybe one that.
A lot of us are struggling to live fine. I have no job. Onweghị ebe m na-arụ. Onweghị ife m na-eme. And that is the reason why I left. A lot of us are struggling to live fine. Okay. Aghọtago m. Akọwapụgo m ebe a. Ọ ndị mmadụ gara ga aghọta. Even as I am repeating it, nobody understands the connection. She is telling you, first she told you that she have no work. Onwe ife ya ọ na-eme. A lot of us are struggling to live fine. Meaning, on a struggle with shop nke dị the other side that she did not tell you. Shop nke dị na akwa ayichiri eyichi and she did not tell you in between in order to live fine. And that proves the testimony of Ikenga, Okpontu. That proves the testimony of Okpontu, right? That she was hired for 15,000. Do you get the point? If you don't get the point, forget about it. If you do not have the mentality that when you join freedom, look at something that somebody buruk na query. What you are, maka inweghị ọrụ, inweghị ihe ị na-eme. That is the reason why you join freedom, so that your children can never participate and partake in enweghị ọrụ. The country is milking them dry. Enweghị ọrụ, enweghị aka ọrụ, nothing is moving. Even when you are in business, doing your own business, they orchestrate state-sponsored way in order to milk you, in order to stop your own business. All the banking, e-banking, this banking network is to frustrate Igbo businessmen so that by the end of the month, nothing will be moving. That is the reason why they stopped circulation of their paper called the Naira. That is the reason why even when they provide internet banking, there is no internet for you to do your transaction. That is the reason why you want to join freedom, because all of these are orchestrated on the Igbo na-eme business. On the Igbo na-eme business. It is orchestrated, geared at ha feeling all the way nwere ike isi wee menwuo, but they don't know that oji mbe n'ala ji onwe. Ọ bank onye Yoruba gara ka onye Igbo ya aga. Bank onye Hausa gara ka onye Igbo ya aga. Irrespective of the fact that ndị Hausa nwere their own banking, ka a na-akpọ Jazz Bank. Jazz Bank is in Nigeria, Islamic banking. Many of you don't know that. And this cashless is not even in Jazz Bank. Jazz Bank, go to Jazz Bank now. It is not there. So why do they restructure their own difference? the Islamic banking, from your own secular bank, it is geared at teming you. Teming you. Let us go and listen to, hey, 9 months ka eburu onye a 9 months. 5 months. No. All they call 6 months ka eburu onye. 6 months.
I have a life to live after social media. Yeah. So that is it.
I have a life to live after social media. And what is she doing for on social media? Fighting for freedom. So to her, Biafra doesn't matter. She said that she's a freedom fighter, and her freedom is fighting against Simon. Now to her, Biafra doesn't matter. Her life matters. Do you get the point? Tomorrow she will come back and your people will go and say, oh, when she gets another payment offer, your people will say, oh, she have a life to live outside social media. What does she say that she is doing? She said that she is a freedom fighter. The world become a global village, and she is defending Biafra on the global village, leaving those who are defending the homeland. It is very important, and those of us are defending Biafra from the global village. She have never defended Biafra. That is the reason why the spirit of Biafra is not in her. If you have the spirit of Biafra in you, do you know how many times before I ran away from Nigeria, I said, I am not going to do program again. At a time, I deleted Facebook app. But I delete the Facebook app. In the evening, I noticed that I did program. This thing that I'm telling you is honest truth. In the evening, I noticed that I did program. As soon as I ended my program, my eyes opened. And I started asking, how, when, which time did I restore this Facebook? True to God who made me and you, this is live testimony from me. When did I restore this Facebook? I sat down to be wondering. I made delete this Facebook in the morning. When I restored the Facebook, Mungave and Oremi Juice do not even know. After my program, I sat down. That was the time that I confirmed that the heaven can bear me witness that Biafra is no-go area. You can never defeat Biafra. I don't know how I managed to restore Facebook and do program that I said that I wouldn't do. Let me stay away. Let me stay away. But I continued. So if you have the Biafra spirit in you, you can never go away from this freedom. You must fight. Even though when in this freedom that we are fighting, there are people paid, there are paid agents all over, looking on how to bring people down. But when you have the original Biafra spirit in you, you will overcome. Do you know how many people? Do you know multitude of people after me, after my life, day after day, speaking, agogị na arụsị nke atọ gị na arụsị nke ọzọ, arụsị enwezi ife ọ na-aghọta. Na-ayọzi ha sị ha, nke a agụụ na-eme mpata, at least ọ bụrụgo na unu gburu ewu to the arụsị, nyenụ m mpata ya ka m soro na-eri. But they refuse. Unu gbukwe na ehi, nyenụ m mpata ya ka m soro unu na-ata dị ehi. Na ọ bụkwanụ onye ọbụla a chọrọ igbu egbu ya na-emekwana enjoyment wee ganye na unu egbu onye a. They refuse. Onye na-emekwa nke. They refuse. Do you understand the truth? The testimony of this very program. Biafra people helped me because of resilient spirit. When you have a resilient spirit, the true Biafra spirit, it will connect to the true Biafra freedom fighters that will help you and not coming on social media. It is because you have no this thing, Biafra spirit in you. Biafra, the only spirit in whenever Simon of Ekberima, spirit of one Nigeria in disguise. And that is the reason why you become a failure like Nigeria. And that is the reason why you disappeared into the thin air. So many of you are looking for Emmanuel Oremi just to give you legitimacy on this very program.
Salary from anybody, just with the help of few people, few of my followers, few of my top supporters, few of them who has been there for me. So that is why Njuena Agagari around Danuma, because I learned a lesson.
Did this girl confirm to you people that she is a hawk in this? That is the reason why Njuena Agari around. In him business, I have nothing to do. Nagari around. Do you know when a girl tells you that she's gathering around to look for money? She is Nagari around to look for money. You can't be the gari around. Iya gari gida around so 30 AC dia. Maka ebe aha ya na-anụ gị ezigbo ọkụ. Aya eti AC. Bịa Shuaibu. Don't worry. Aya eti AC. Mgbe emechara m ma akpọrọ gị ka ihe a na-akpọ ya ndị a na-eti AC ka abịa ti AC na so mgbe emechara a ga-etiri gị AC very soon. A ga-etiri gị AC very soon. Mma akpọ nwa ofe mmanụ anọ ebe a ya bịa waya ara gị AC. Nwa ofe mmanụ ya wayara gị AC wee tikwuoro gị na nke ndị Fulani ị na-aga n'ime ya. Ị na-agagharị around ka bidobe ịgagharị around. After we made the revelation na onye a bụ onye ngagharị workaholic, did she confirm it here? Yes. That is the reason why few of my followers mba iya bịa tii offering money ka Biafra people bịa tụvara gị ego. Shameless she goat. Bịa tii offering money ka Biafra people tụvara gị ego. In a fight Simon. Simon ekpe ekperi na nne Fulani nne Simon bụ onye Fulani, nne ya bụ onye Fulani, nne gị ya aghọọ n'onye mmadụ wee mụọ gị ghọọ total disgrace. Lee ihe ị na-akọ, ihe na ọ na-emekwe gị, ihe na onwe ka isi akọva ihu gị. In all this nonsense that you are talking about, onwe ka isi akọva ihu gị. That is the reason why nji agagharị around. Ihe ekwu bụ your top customers with the help of your top customers. Either ndị a na-ese ya na foto, nne wedata the camera ewedata, oya wego ya ewego, oya gosi m okpuru ya. With the help of your top customers, that is the reason why iji wee na-agagharị. Ị na-agagharị.
Father died. During that time, I came out to solicit for help. A lot of people were later use it to body shame me. So that is when that's because
lekwe na ụkọ mpa gị nwụrụ ịbịabịa tụọ ayọrọ gị ego atụọ ego enye gị because you're a Biafran freedom fighter, and later the people notice that you're a Simon Ekpa fighter and not Biafra freedom fighter. You are fighting against Simon to protect Nigeria, and some people use it to body shame me, Ndoyibo, and some people use it to body shame me on your body kadiegono. It is laziness. You don't want to work. You want to forever depend on people. There are things that you can do for yourself. All these things are the things that you can do for yourself. The ones that you cannot do for yourself, you come out and people will help you. Otherwise, offering boss. Inwere nye ya ezo n'ezo, inwere nye ma onye na-akwụ ụgwọ bụ Chukwu o, inwere nye ma ezo n'ezo, inwere nye ma onye na-akwụ ụgwọ bụ Chukwu. Mma edoga na offering boss ebe a na okpo ọzọ na ndị mmadụ pụta na-asị m na ị na-akpọ iyi na ọ ya nwere ihe anyị ji gaa na-ege ya ihe a. These people buying our own people, betraying Biafra. Lenu ihe mmadụ na-akụ ebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ in DSS. Ọkwa ụnụ so na ụnụ nwa bụ ihe bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'isi. Lezie ihe ọ na-akọ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu should be abandoned. Let's assume na ọ bụrụ na ị na-fight for freedom in truth and in spirit. Ihe a bụ ihe ya apụta na-akọ. Let all of us cover it. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will be here. So when we are fighting for work to resume, every Monday to resume, na na-eme ihe underground. So nothing was underground. Akụkọ Michael Ejeagha na-akọ ebe a. Akụkọ mpa ihe Michael Ejeagha, one of the global musicians ever lived. He made it in his old age. Nobody have made the kind of name that he have made internationally and locally. His music, even China, Naba the Gogogongo, courtesy of God's grace, because it is not even brain jotter. God must use somebody to make something go. God looked at him. He is aging, and God decided all the stories, all the love when I was young, all the memories, God decided to reward him. He really entertained my younger age because I love his music. Akụkọ Michael Ejeagha. When we love listening to stories, we go play it with that one adịka fan. That stereo, nke nnukwu a na-adịka fan. Oh, many people may not understand. Let us move on, please. Are you understanding the efficacy of this very program? Do you understand anything? Do you understand anything at all? Yonagari, let us play her to finish her notes.
I have to maintain and learn how to solve my problem by my own self without consulting, without going to anybody for any help. I decided to be doing it on my own because I hate insults at all levels. I hate it. I don't like it. So but a lot of our people are fond of that.
Ihe onye a na-ayọ ọba ego, ihe ọ na-ayọ ọba ego in disguise. What she's begging is money. But you know there is a way that you will beg money. You will not come out. Just the way that Obontunu Ruago came out the other time to beg for money. Using one di ya nwụrụ anwụ, ha gara ga gbuo di ya, were ya pụta sị na onye agburu. When they look at your husband, they will see him as another ego, another avenue of ego. They will buy that person because they will know that when they come to Biafra people and tell them, oh, you are going to bring money. But unfortunately to Obontunu Ruago, they buy the Onyoshiakuna village. Even as they announce, nobody. Ya mepe akaụntụ a ka ịhụ ndị tụrụ ego. Nobody. Ịhụrụ agụụ ya eme Obontunu Ruago tatị. Ọ bụghịkwa ịpụta na social media akọ tata papa pụa. Ọ bụghịkwa ịpụta ebe a bịa akọ eri. Agụụ emechicha ụnụ tatị. Ịhụrụ that big life unu gara aga choose. Don't worry. So this one is now begging money. Na ọ bụghị enyecha mmadụ ihe achi ewere na-eme ihe a. So for people to say nne send account gị ndara. Am I communicating? If I am communicating, can I hear you say, Papa, go deeper, please? And Papa is going deeper.
Tomorrow they will use it to come out and body shame you. So that is why I don't want to ask anybody for any help. I don't want to go to anybody for anything. I just decided to do it on my own. So I am almost done. That is why a lot of
I have no work. Ana m agagharị. I decided to do it on my own. Okay, no problem. Maybe ọ bụ ihe m na-eche. This mind the evil. Ịmana o remijusu pulu why idizi eche ụdịrị ihe. Wetapụ ya n'obi gị. I have no work. Onweghị ọrụ m na-arụ. Ebi m na flat. I decided to do it on my own. Ana m agagharị. Ana m agagharị. I decided to do it on my own. Achala ugo enweghị ọrụ, onweghị shop. Ana m agagharị. I decided to do it on my own. Ana m agagharị. Ana m agagharị. Decided to do it on my own. Okay. Maybe ihe ọzọ ka ọ nwekwara ike ị na-eme na-eche ihe ọzọ. Cool down. Sunday onye wu.
you have not been seeing me online. So can happy in a double that's now and maybe Wanda Chalugo they have bought her over and Wanda Chalugo is now a sabo or Wanda Chalugo is no longer in what we are doing or she is this, she is that because of that fialo. So that's why I decided to come out now and clear this air.
She's no sabo, they have bought her over. Nye na bought go over. Kedu onye ọ ya bought go over? Ndị ya bought go over bụ ndị bought go over. She's no sabo. Onwere mgbe ị na-abụghị sabo. Their own definition of sabo is that if you are not fighting against Simon Ekpa, you are sabo. Not if you are not fighting for Biafra. Okpo.
For those of you who has been chatting me in my DM, man, I have responded to Biko. You need to watch this video. Please, I want you guys to share this video for me. Share on this video. Biko, ka eko happy as if ka people na chat him ne do ba that na will not respond na that maybe that's na cho me to polo mmadụ on no. Ama mmadụ no ne nge respond what. Okay. A lot of messages out there na my DM. So that is why I have decided.
And there is fearless in her name. They wrote to fearless at Chalug. Hunger have humbled her. Go and join freedom. If you have never joined your constituency, if you have never joined your state, go and join your states. Join freedom. Go deep into the Biafra struggle. Let us start contributing money through the Biafra Republic government in exile, no matter how little that you can. Ndị na-aṅụ biya, ọ bụrụ na ihe na-aṅụ biya bụ 3 na-ede, ṅụmazi ofu, ṅụmazi ịbụa, save kene ego ofu, na ọ na-eme azọta ala azọba ute. Let us fight this freedom. Na anyị niile gbakọ aka ọkwa gidigidi bụ ugwu eze. Agbakọlata aka, agbakọlata nyụọ mmamịrị ọgbọ ụfụfụ. Aiza nọ n'ofu n'ofu, ọ ya agbaji ya. Mana Aiza nọ dị n'okwu, onwekwe ihe i mere gbajie ya. Ọsọkwa gị bute tren, ị gaghị agbaji ya. Let us come. Gidigidi bụ ugwu eze. Forget about this failed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile have retired. Retired as Akuna. Retired as POS Hawk. Retired as fighting against Simon. Onwere ihe na-adịghị retired na. and now she is telling us that ọ baana more active ịgba akwụna na ya ọ na-agagharị. Nne, keep on na-agagharị mana disease ahụ ibu marakwa ndị ị na-eke ekebe ya members of your POS ekekwe na the general public. Ị na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu? From me from here. Good morning.